morning, everyone. This is AT&T 360 Radio, and we're actually doing the Breakfast Hub this morning. I'm your man, your host, Ricky Funofe, and with me is the lovely Joyce. But before we talk about our topic, please don't touch that dial. We're going to short commercial. Yes, I'm still with the lovely Joyce. Joyce, how are you?
I'm so fine. Thank you very much, Mr. Faye. I'm glad to be hosting this program with you. This is Joyce, a beautiful professional, and of course, yeah, hosting this program with you.
Okay. I can see that. I can see the smile and all that, man. The energy you're really beautiful, yeah. So we're gonna talk about eco-friendly travels and sustainable tourism. And I know we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there's a whole lot to talk
There's a
about
whole
that
lot,
topic.
So,
Yes.
in your own point of view, what do you think sustainable tourism is all about?
Sustainable tourism, yeah, simply means traveling in a way that doesn't spoil the environment, the
Okay.
culture, the people, and even the things that happen around the environment.
Travelers should be responsible, right?
Yeah.
Travelers should be responsible, tourists should be responsible, and also communities that they go to.
Exactly.
So tourism is actually a very big thing. So
It's broad.
it's a
It's
very,
broad,
very, very
yes.
big thing. So for me, I feel there are some countries that have embraced sustainable tourism, and one of them is Rwanda. Do you have any other country you think?
Yeah, Namibia has equally
Namibia.
embraced this eco-friendly tourism.
Okay.
So,
I think there's another country too as well, Tanzania.
yes, there's Tanzania, there's South Africa. Yeah, a
South
lot of
Africa.
them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. So I believe there are many, So it's a good thing that African countries are actually living up to that level of sustainable tourism.
Okay. So we can travel to Namibia right now, yeah. So for Namibia, the system has these friendly local communities that makes the community a part of their business. Do you understand? Right. The communities has given the rights for their locals to manage the wildlife, right? To manage the system, the lodges, they have been able to manage the business, their lands, right? The tourism activities that happens around there. And, they just make it a cultural thing. It's a cultural experience, right? The locals are able to benefit from the wildlife. They're able to make money from what is happening in the country and in the community, right? They have this wildlife conservative, like the cheetahs, the elephants, right? And people go there, like foreigners go there, pay to see these places.
Wow.
And the locals make money from, the foreigners coming to visit these communities. And this is something that Nigeria can learn from. Do you understand? Nigeria can learn a thing or two from Namibia. You get we can protect our tourism environments like the Eri Ijesha waterfalls, the Obudu cattle ranch. We can protect those places and make the locals have like eco-friendly lodges, resorts where they can make money from. Do you understand? And in that way, they are protecting the environment. They are not having overcrowded people around the environment when they are coming to do all these tourists, so they don't spoil the roads, they don't spoil the environment, they don't spoil the artisans and all that. So I feel Nigerians can actually, do something, learn a thing or two about Namibia, and embrace this eco-friendly tourism in our country. It will really help us. Right. What do you think?
Yes. I will not differ from what you just said because it's actually very true. And you brought out some fantastic points. Economically, it helps. they will gain a lot.
Yeah.
The elderly, the aged,
Yes,
the
our
people.
community will make money, right?
Exactly.
And of course the environment will be protected, right? You won't see littering around, polluting the environment and all of that. The roads won't get bad, overcrowded places will not be there. Like let's say for example, when during events like the Calabar Carnival, for instance, the environment is always overcrowded, right? And then you get shortage of water, there's traffic on the road, all of that. I think we can manage it. Do you understand?
Yes, you talked about you're just talking about management, and I just remembered the Ojude festival that happened I think some days
Yeah,
back or so.
some weeks ago, yeah.
The crowd
I think a
was
week or
the
so.
crowd was unbearable. It was
I'm
a
telling
mammoth crowd,
you.
and there were crises definitely, like people
Yeah,
fainting and all that. So
yes, of
I
course.
feel personally they need to prepare before the day.
Yes, they can actually prepare. And then, like, I recently visited Lekki Conservative Center, yeah,
Okay.
and I know normally that place is supposed to be clean. That's one of our tourist environments, right? That's one
Wow.
of our tourist sites. Now, if we don't keep these places safe, if we don't keep it clean, we are going to lose our tourist sites. Do you understand?
Okay.
Now, that place was littered with robbers, things like that. You understand? And it's not supposed to be. But if we embrace the eco-friendly tourism, I think it will make our tourist sites more managed. It will make it more beautiful. Tourists will enjoy coming to see these places. We can have local tour guides, right? Walk
Okay.
around
That's
instead
a
of
good one.
employing extra people. We can have the local people work as the tour guides and then take these foreigners around and show them these places, right? And we can even cut down on the numbers, right? Instead of having like 100 persons inside here, we can say, look, 20 for like 2 hours, right? And you know that 20 people are going here. It's easy to manage. Do
Okay.
you understand? And with
Okay.
that, we're able to protect, right, our tourist environments and not spoil them.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one, seriously. So we're replacing security with the youth in the community.
Exactly.
Yes, because
Exactly.
they actually put values on their traditional things and all that. So I'm moving to Rwanda.
Okay.
Seriously, I have a thing for Rwanda people. The men, the women, the children. Don't smile. I don't like that smile. Seriously, but
No, but they're beautiful people.
yeah, they are beautiful people.
Yeah.
So
Their landscape is beautiful as
yeah,
well.
exactly. Now they have this wildlife, and I won't talk about wildlife. The one thing that captivates me is the mountain gorillas. Mountain
Oh.
gorillas, yes. I'm sure it's your first time of hearing mountain
No,
gorillas.
seriously, I didn't know that.
Aha, can you see? So that in fact they are rare species. So when you go to Rwanda and when you go hiking and all that, and like probably mountain climbing, you will see them. They are in parks. They are reserved. They are preserved.
Wow.
Why? Because of cultures.
Hmm.
Yes. Once the animals or wildlife are preserved, such cultures are reduced. They are all reduced, and it saves the animals, and it also helps in attracting tourists to watch them and see how they're living and all that. So it's a wonderful thing. And we have rare species in Africa.
Yes.
Rare species that are almost going extinct.
Yeah.
I pray they will not go extinct like dinosaurs. I just
You see
pray.
how we're talking about these things now, Mr. Fair.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, we have beautiful tourist sites like that here in Nigeria.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Now, if we're able to, manage it the way these countries have managed theirs, right? Don't you think it will attract more tourists coming to Nigeria to visit these places? Because me, for one, I do not know this place that you're talking about right now.
Okay.
What you're pointing out right now about Rwanda, I didn't know it. Do you get it? Now, I'm sure there are a lot of places like that are hidden gems in Nigeria that people should know, right? People need to know. People need to know the beauty of these places. People need to know what they stand to gain when they come to visit these places. And that way we can attract tourists to come into our country. What do you think?
I feel one of the challenges we're having in Nigeria is just the culture of maintenance.
Right. And
That we are good
environmental.
starters, we can start up well, we
Yeah.
can do things, everything will be fine.
Yes.
Then
Plus, there's environmental damage, right?
Ah.
There's littering and pollution. Like, tourists will leave plastic bottles everywhere. You see, you go to the roads, the economy, the culture is misused, mishandled, right? And it doesn't actually give a very good public image to
Okay.
us,
Okay.
if you ask me, right? So I feel like too many tourists with no control can actually destroy our forest, our tourist sites, or even the things that we're trying to build as a community.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that because Nigeria is a blessed place,
Yes,
seriously.
of course, we have very beautiful
If you go to
sites.
the north,
Trust
you
me.
have the Yankari reserves where you can
Mm-hmm.
see
Yeah,
animals,
I don't even know of that place. Trust
Oh
me.
man, that
See,
place is lovely, seriously.
you see,
We
those
have,
are the kind of things that we should actually, let people know,
hmm,
right? So I don't know, but I kind of feel like we can cut down on these things. We can if we manage it well, if we embrace the eco-friendly tourism, we
hmm.
can.
Okay, so me personally, I feel the government should play a very good role in
Mm-hmm.
making sure that all these things are preserved and protected. What do you think?
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, because
Yes.
seriously, they need to put some laws down that will
Exactly.
protect the communities,
I share the
protect
same
the
sentiment.
landscape from,
Yes.
and all that, and then protect animals from poachers. So the government, you people have a very big role in reserving our sustainable tourism.
And you see why this matters here. If Nigeria does not embrace eco-friendly tourism, our beautiful sites may disappear. It will go like what you're trying to see, like it will just be distinct, and people won't even know that things like that exist. Do you understand? Like I can remember once there was this um uh conservative we had in Calabar, that we had these special monkeys. For a while, the last time I went to Calabar, I didn't see it. Now that has gone. Do you understand? But they're actually beautiful things that people need to see in our country. So I feel like if we do not embrace this local friendly tourism, the local people will remain poor. They will keep remaining poor. While the foreigners will travel from their country and they'll come and make money in our country. Do you understand? They'll come make money in our country, they'll invest here while the locals are just there, and we are not actually benefiting anything. If you ask me, we are not benefiting anything. And the tourists will stop visiting. Because when they come and they see that those tourist sites are not well managed, everywhere is polluted, trust
Yes.
me, they wouldn't want to come.
Okay. All right. So, like I just said, I feel personally one of the challenges we're also having is urbanization, encroaching on nature. And it's alarming because when I know Lagos then, I will use Lagos as an example. There were places in Lagos where we had lots of trees, and then the wildlife and all that, and all of a sudden urbanization comes in with lots of technology. They start cutting, felling down trees and all that, and nature has now become somehow extinct. Seriously, animals, you can't get animals like that again before. Rare animals, and beautiful things, sceneries, the flowers, and all that. We don't see that anymore because of urbanization. And I think we need to look into it. There was a time in Lagos where they say if you cut a tree, you plant another
Another
one.
tree,
I
yeah.
think we should go back to
Go
that
back to
tradition.
that, yeah.
Yes, seriously, it's very, very important. Very, very important. You know. So another thing again, I feel we should also talk about is the challenge of keeping water clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that too can cause bad tourist experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so happy about Lagos. Lagos government has done something very beautiful. By July 1st, they're going to enact a law that will come against, or rather, enact a law that will put a ban on plastics.
Are
Have you
you
heard?
for real?
Yes, plastics.
Wow.
Plastic spoons, forks. Disposable cups. Even the pure water we they drink. That nine on they go ban them too.
Wow.
Yes, it's very important because it's polluting a lot of things. It's polluting
Yes,
stuff.
it
Have you
is.
been to
But
Obalende
but then
recently?
how are we going to put a stop to it? Because I remember when Lagos State wanted to ban styrofoam, all these styrofoam plates.
Yes.
They are not able. People are still using it now.
I think that time they just came out and said yes, we're going to put a ban to it. But this time they've given them time.
But I
It
think
shouldn't
I
be
think I think
seen.
they need to be like levels to this thing. They should put like consequences. Maybe people would
Okay.
actually learn.
Yes,
There
yes.
should be like some severe consequences because you know the countries that we have mentioned that have embraced this eco-friendly tourism, they didn't
Okay.
just wake up one day, right? And we won't be able to beat this country. So these countries rather. So we need to start from somewhere. But while starting from somewhere, I feel like there are supposed to be like consequences. There are supposed to be people that are watching out for these people that are using all of these things that the government has said they shouldn't be used anymore. So I feel there should be something that they can do rather than just saying it and leaving it bare.
Okay. I'm going to say this, to our listeners and viewers, but please, before I continue, remember to subscribe, like, and also share. Very, very important on our social media on X, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So right now, this is what I'm going to read. This a comprehensive thing based on what we're talking about. Lagos State has proposed a comprehensive ban on specific single-use plastics to preserve the environment and promote sustainability. The enforcement of this ban is set to begin on July 1st, July 1st, 2025. While many types of single-use plastics will be prohibited, the ban notably excludes sachet water, PET bottles, nylon bags that are thicker than 40 microns. Items targeted by these bans include styrofoam packs, disposable cups, plastic straws, cutleries, and thin single-use bags. I repeat again. Styrofoam packs, disposable cups, plastic straws, cutleries, and thin single-use bags. This action by Lagos State aligns with a global trend where governments are increasingly restricting or outright banning plastic products to mitigate environmental pollution and ensure long-term ecological system.
Wow, Mr. Faye, that is really beautiful. And I'm thinking that the government can actually use this as an avenue for people, the locals, right, to
Okay.
make money, right? So they can have something like a collection center. So when you use all these plastic bottles, the styrofoam plates, instead of throwing them away, because these things actually go back to block our waterways and dirty our environment. So instead of throwing these things away, you can take it to a collection center where people are going to recycle it, like the people that are recycling these things are going to go and buy from. You can take it there and sell it and make money, right? Pick up these things. I see some people who, pick up all these soda bottles from the road, plastic bottles from the road and things like that. The government can actually do that. They can have a recollection, a collection center where you can go and sell these things instead of using it to litter our environment.
So what you're saying is that the government should sensitize the public.
Yes, of course. I
on this
mean,
stuff.
yes, you're using it to encourage the locals to make money, and I think a lot of people are going to actually embrace it.
Let's go to the streets right now, hear people's views and opinions about what we're just talking about.
Of course, let's go there.
I don't understand this Nigeria self. Oh. Since when my mama born me, I born constant nylon. And na nylon then they use the same food for me. So this one where they talk say they want ban nylon. If I want go buy Gary, what did they want use and put for me? Now the question now what they ask Nigeria. Like this same what they chop, na nylon they use tie them. Person who want buy nylon now, the time when born come, no be nylon when they use the buy Gary. Why I want ban nylon for this Nigeria? I beg now the question what they find now.
See me, I dey bus stop, I dey sell bread. I dey sell bread, I dey sell pure water, I dey sell minerals, and I dey do POS. And na the bread I first start. Okay now, as I dey sell bread now, why dey use nylon dey put am? Now, they come say we no sell bread again. And we no use nylon again. If we no use nylon, they put bread for people. The one hold am for hand dey go. It's not possible now. Now that nylon, now they cover the shame of the bread. because some people say if they buy, you use one, they go say no, it too dey transparent, make I double am, and me sef I go double am. That's why I say the nylon cost I no mind, but I go still double the nylon for them, because of say them say no want make the people dey see wetin dem buy. And now they hear say they wan ban nylon. If they come ban am, wetin we wan come use take dey package bread for them?
Because me I dey sell pure water minerals, na this nylon I go use. Now as I comot, I see where dem dey sell rice, the rice hot well well. I no have money to buy take away, so dem help me use nylon sell am. If nylon no dey, where I wan use, wetin I wan use buy am?
Wetin we wan use? Nothing now. That nylon dey help us, dey help them, dey help us too. E dey help everybody. Okay, now they say they block gutter. Fine. If government provide all this rubber and basket wey they put for road, if government provide them, this nylon e no go dey for ground. If people dey see am, if you waka from here to here, they see am. Waka from here to here, they see am. They no go dey drop that nylon for ground anyhow. They will put am inside that basket. And if you put instruction down, say as you drop am for ground, they go arrest you. People go fear. Not say Nigeria where we dey, some people dey fear well. So if you put am, if as they buy something, use and finish, just put am inside the basket, because they go dey reason money where they wan go pay, so they no go wan use am throw am anyhow now. So I beg I dey beg government people, for we will be say we no even get shop or we dey road. I beg now for our own sake, man, just help us.
Make government help us buy all those rubber, so that go dey put am for bus stop to bus stop. If you use am finish, you go pack am dey put am inside. But make everybody sef dey rake in front of him shop fast. And this is na agbara na ojo. Like my front now, I dey rake am well. Every day I dey rake my front. If e rain fall like this, for far place, you go just dey see nylon, dirty, e go dey pass my front like this. So if you say that this rubber dey now, everybody go dey put in dirty inside that rubber. If we dey one block, no go two block like that.
For like us now who they sell food here, they're supposed to keep where then they put dirty. And the one person is say that dirty go there inside drum. 1 month plus. Motor where they pack dustbin, they know they pack them. Some time now, motor where they pass dustbin, it go spoil. Then go work on today, tomorrow it go spoil. So now the thing now, I cause all this thing, because if you motor day okay where they pass dustbin, you know go they see dustbin now. Normal, they don't they pack Congo for road now. Let they see Congo, maybe na nylon where they drink pure water to run for road. But if you go chop for normal place, where then they put dirty day, you know go fit see dirty apart from outside for main road like that, or na bridge go blam. Go keep for dirty place. So like this my auntie now, she don't say you don't sweep am, you don't pack on one side. If you drum there, we go put this dirty, go put them. So now, everything I want make government do for us, make them bring better motor where they pack dustbin. Make them not leave dustbin till you go full drum till be like say one go reach heaven.
When I no ban that, because when I ban that, go affect us. So people will go come now, will come buy pure water 100 naira. I go can't give them 3 pure water for hand. It don't make sense now. It don't make sense. I beg.
Okay, if you dem ban that, wetin go dey use sell market? I beg, please so.
And Lagos has spoken, Lagosians and Nigerians as a whole. And I feel that it is our responsibility, not only the government, but our own responsibility in making sure our environment is clean. It starts from the mind. When you clean, a life is saved. Right, Joyce?
Yeah. Yes, I think so too. So while we are talking about, embracing an eco-friendly tourism environment,
Okay.
we can equally, protect our tourist sites, our environment, starting from what the government is doing. So personally, we can equally do that. Help the government, right? Help the government to help our environment stay healthy and clean while protecting our tourist sites.
Yes, so all our listeners and viewers, please, our social media handles are open. Please, you can actually write your own views and opinions. Your own contribution matters a lot. So, it has actually been a wonderful day, Joyce.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. So, to all my listeners and viewers, I'm still your host, Rikefe Onofe, on AT&T 360 Radio, your very own breakfast hub.
All right, thank you everybody for having me. My name still remains Joyce Michaels. And yes, keep watching AT&T.